To a historic story where the residents of a village in Nyeri County are now asking the government to document a house believed to have been used by former Ugandan President Idi Amin as his house while in Nyeri. Now, the house, which was at Kiamachimbi military camp, now sits in the police station in a bad state. Amin served the British colonial government as a military officer and was deployed in the area back in 1954, before moving to Uganda, where he ruled from 1971 to 1979. Clement Masombo reports.
A mere mention of Idi Amin, the former Ugandan dictator, sends fear and panic, not only among Ugandans, but also the elderly living in this village of Kiamachimbi in Madera, Nyeri County. In this village, the old people remember how Amin maimed and killed their colleagues, who were members of the then outlawed Mau sect. This was during the colonial era, when he lived in Kenya, where he served as a senior military officer. 84 years old Wamboi Muriuki was then a young girl in 1954, when Idi Amin was deployed in the area, which was a military camp, but later converted to a police station.
Wakati nilikuwa msichana, ndio nilikuwa najua mambo ya Amin dada. Kwa maana tulikuwa napigwa, tulikuwa naletwa hapa Kiamachimbi, tulikuwa napelekwa Karatina, Gaikoyo, Ihoagi.
An account of former Uganda's president makes the granny tremble. It brings back the bad memories of the sufferings she underwent in the hands of a military officer who used to be escorted by a battalion of close to 800 soldiers.
Nilikusikia Mau iko Rudhagati, akakimbia. Akaenda Rudhagati, akawabomoa. Akalete maiti hapa Kiamachimbi. Kutoka hapo anaenda huko Tomotomo, anabatoa, analete hapa maiti.
Wamboi recalls the day when Amin descended on their village and everybody ran for their safety. It was during the run that she stumbled on a fallen tree and a piece of stick penetrated right into her left leg. The stick has never been removed, she says.
Sasa mimi si kuvungwa, lakini nilidugwa mguu. Na nilikuwa nakimbilia Amin asinichike.
94 years old Njogu Ruheni also narrates his encounter with the former insider of the British colonial masters. He says there was a strict coordination between the home guards and the colonial masters, and that they were subjected to torture for being associated with Mau fighters.
Najua hapa kulikuwa kambi ya askari, military na kila kitu. Na watu wakiuawa wanaletwa hapa.
But somewhere within the compound of Kiamachimbi police station sits a 4-bedroom wooden house, a house believed to have housed Idi Amin during his stay in Kenya. The house looks dilapidated and on the verge of collapse. The residents here want the government to convert it to a monument of sorts.
Watu jegee hii nyumba, aweke museum, mtoto akiingia akatoa 10, mwingine akiingia akatoa shilingi 20, mwingine akikuja afanya nini, sasa tusaidike serikali.
Wakati nilikuwa mdogo, nilikuwa nikisikia mambo ya Amini. Tukiambiwa na mama wetu.
The government, through National Museums of Kenya, has already initiated the process of gazetting the house as a national monument.
I have heard about that site, and I've actually forwarded that information to my boss, who is the coordinator for Central Region. And we are actually following up on the matter because we found that that site is very useful and has very vital information. So definitely I believe it will be gazetted and will be part of our gazetted sites in the region.
This old structure here is what is believed to have sheltered Uganda's former president Idi Amin. However, residents of this village have lots of memories during his days when he served the British government as a military officer, and the appeal to the government is to convert this house to a monument. Clement Masombo, KTN News, Kiamachimbi village in Nyeri County.
Idi Amin dada lived in